Hello, welcome back to my channel MathWiz Official. So now I am going to solve today AS level pure mathematics 1 paper 97011 October November 2023. Okay. Now uh, let's go to the first question. Here is the first question. It says expand 1 plus 3x to the power 6 in ascending powers of x up to and including the term in x square. So we have to expand this up to the term x square. We don't need to write many terms. Okay, this is just of 2 marks. So let's try to do this. So first of all, 1 plus 3x to the power 6. You must be aware of the formula. So we will write 6c0, the first term, that is 1, to the power 6, and the second term we write with the second bracket and power becomes 0, right? The second term now we'll write 6c1, 1 to the power. Now we have to keep reducing the power of the first term by 1. So this becomes 5, and for this 3x, power becomes now 1. You just check that 5 plus 1, the power must be equal to the actual power 6. So 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 0 is 6, right? Now the one more term, that is 6c2, 1 to the power 4 and 3x to the power 2. Okay, so expansion done, but we need to simplify. So you can take help of your calculator. So we get 1 plus 18x, because 1 first term will be 1, next terms come here 6 times 3, that is 18x, plus 6c2 is 15 times 1, and that times 9x square. So final answer we write fully simplified. So 1 plus 18x plus 135x square. So that's your answer. Okay, let's go to the next part. Here it says, hence find the coefficient of x square in the expansion of 1 minus 7x plus x square times 1 plus 3x to the power 6. So here we have product of two brackets, right? First bracket does not have any power. So we will write as it is. So let's write 1 minus 7x plus x square, and this is 1 plus 3x to the power 6. Now if you check the upper question, we have 1 plus 3x to the power 6. So this already we have expanded up to the term x square. So the answer of part 1 or part A will use here. So write this first bracket as it is, times the answer for upper part is 1 plus 18x plus 135x square. So we wrote this. Now we have to see which if term of the first bracket will be multiplied with the term in the second bracket to give it a term with x square. So as you can see here we have 1, the first term is 1 multiplied with 135x square, we get a term with x square, right? So let us write, we get 135x square. Okay. Now minus 7x. Let's take the second term. So minus 7x, if we multiply with 18x, that also gives us a term with x square. So that gives us minus 126 x square. I hope you are getting this. Now one more term left, x square term. So if you multiply x square with the constant term 1, that gives us another term with x square, right? So that is x square into 1, we get plus x square. Now let's simplify. So if you 135 minus 126, we get 9. So 9x square plus x square, and that gives us 10x square. Now we need to write the coefficient of x square. So we need to mention here coefficient of x square is equal to 10. That's your answer. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Now we have a question number 2. A line has equation y equal to 2cx plus 3 and a curve has equation y equal to cx square plus 3x minus c, where c is a constant. Showing all necessary working, determine which of the following statements is correct. Statement A. The line and curve intersect only for a particular set of values of c. The line and curve intersect for all values of c. The line and curve do not intersect for any values of c. So see, it says that a line has equation y equal to 2cx plus 3 and curve has the equation y equal to 6 square plus 3x minus c, right? Now if they are intersecting, they must be equal, right? So first of all we write them equal. So let us write, we have cx square, we have y equal to cx square plus 3x minus c, and another one we have y equal to 2cx plus 3. So what we can do here, we can write, because both are equal to y, so both are equal to each other, so we can equate them. Therefore we can write cx square plus 3x minus c is equal to 2cx plus 3, right? Now what we need to do, we need to bring all the terms to the left side and make the right side equal to 0. Okay, so cx square now plus 3x minus 2cx minus c, we have minus 3, will bring here 3 becomes this side, so minus 3, that is equal to 0. Okay, now I have written like terms together, constant term together, x term together, and x square term we have only single. So we write cx square now There are two x terms, so we can take x common. Okay, so we write 3 minus 2c bracket close, then x minus c plus 3. Constant term I can combine together in a bracket, so that we will have equation in quadratic proper form. Okay, right. Now we need to calculate here discriminant, because on the basis of discriminant only we can choose which option is correct. Okay, they they intersect only for a particular set of values of c, or the line and curve intersect for all values of c, or the line and curve do not intersect for any values of c. Okay, it depends on what value of d we are getting. D means discriminant, so let's find the discriminant. Now d discriminant equal to b square minus 4ac. Okay, b is here, look at this. This is our b, this is our c, this is a. So this is a, this is b, and this is c. Okay, now let's substitute the values. B is 3 minus 2c, so 3 minus 2c whole square minus 4 times a is c, okay, 4 times c for a, and we have minus c plus 3, c plus 3. Okay, so if you simplify, we get 3 minus 2c whole square. No need to open the bracket yet. Let's see, this minus into minus plus, so put plus here. Okay, next, so 4c times c plus 3. Let us expand the bracket. So we get 9 minus 12c plus 4c square plus 4c square and plus 12c. Okay, now what will you get? Minus 12c plus 12c cancelled out. 4c square plus 4c square, we are getting 8c square. 9 is positive, so plus 9. Okay, so we got 8c square plus 9. And as we can see that c is a square term, 8c square. So c, constant c, even if it is negative, we get finally 8c square plus 9 is always positive. That means this will give us always greater than 0, because c is squared. So even if it is negative, when we will square it, we will get positive. So 8c square plus 9 is always positive or always greater than 0. Therefore, we know that when d equal greater than 0, the line and curve, the line and curve intersect for all values of C. Intersect for all values of C. So option, if you check the option, which option is option B. So option B is the correct answer. We need to write here answer option B. I hope it makes sense to you. Okay, next go to the next question now. The diagram shows a cubical closed container made of a thin elastic material which is filled with water and frozen. During the freezing process, the length x centimeter of each edge of the container increases at the constant rate of 0.01 centimeter per minute. The volume of the container at time t minutes is V centimeter cube. To find the rate of increase of V when x equal to 20. So, what is first of all we will write what are given and what we need to find. Okay, so given here we have dx by dt. It says, see, the length x centimeter of each edge of the container increases at the constant rate. This one. So we have dx by dt is equal to 0.01 centimeter per minute. Okay. Now, if we find V volume, as you can see, it is a cube with side length x. So x cube, because x times x, x cube. Now, let's, from here we can find dv by dx. This is connected rate problem, so we need this. So dv by dx equal to 3x square. Okay. Now, what we have to find out? We have to find out dv by dt. dv by dt equal to 1. These are the things given, and now we have to find dv by dt. So we need to write the connected rate formula. We know that we can relate this way. dv by dt is equal to dv by dx into dx by dt. Right? See, dx cancels out, then dv by dt left. Okay. Now, dv by dx is 3x square. So we write 3x square times dx by dt. dx by dt is 0.01. So we get 3 times. Now, what is the side length given? Is in the question when x equal to 20. So put x equal to 20 here. So we get 20 square times 0.01. Okay. Now if we multiply out, we get 3 times 400 into 0.01, and that gives us 12. So 12 centimeter cube per minute. Okay, this is your answer. Okay. So it was asking find the rate of increase of V. So we found it is 12 centimeter cube per minute. Okay. Now question number 4. It says the transformation R denotes a reflection in the x-axis and the transformation T denotes the translation of 3 minus 1. Find the equation y equal to gx of the curve with y equal to x square after it has been transformed by the sequence of transformations r followed by t. So first you have to, r means reflect. So first you have to reflect and then you have to translate. So what will be the final equation that we have to find out? So let's solve it. So what we will do, y equal to, we have x square. This is the original function given because y equal to gx and y equal to x square. So here y equal to x square, right? Now after reflection, so after r, we get y equal to, see, it is saying reflection in the x-axis. So reflection in the x-axis means y becomes negative. Okay. So y becomes negative means minus, this need to be multiplied by minus 1, minus x square. Okay. Now we'll apply translation. So after t, applying the translation, that becomes y equal to minus as it is, and it is being translated by 3 to the right. So that means here in the bracket comes x minus 3 whole square, and minus 1 means 1 unit down, so minus 1. Okay. So gx, finally gx will be given by minus x minus 3 whole square minus 1. That's the answer. Okay, next. Find the equation y equal to hx of the curve with equation y equal to x square after it has been transformed by the sequence of transformations t followed by r. Now first translation, then reflection. Okay, so let us do again. We have y equal to x square. This is the original. Now let us apply the translation first. So after t, it becomes y equal to, see, we write x minus 3 whole square minus 1. Okay. Now we have to apply reflection. So after r, what happens? You have to reflect this in y-axis. Okay. So if you are reflecting in x-axis, so if you reflect in x-axis, again y should be negative. That means we need to put minus here in front of this, what you got after translation. Okay, so x minus 3 whole square minus 1. Now if you open this, we get hx, that is equal to minus x minus 3 whole square, and because of this outside minus, inside minus this 1 becomes plus 1. That's the answer. Next, state fully the transformation that maps the curve y equal to gx onto the curve y equal to hx. Gx and hx. So gx you can see here we have minus x minus 3 whole square minus 1, and here what we have minus x minus 3 whole square plus 1. So what happens, we can notice that minus 1 becomes plus 1. That is only possible when we have added 2 to gx. Plus 2. Plus 2 means it is shifting 2 units up. That is a translation, right? So vertical translation is involved, and that can be mentioned as translation by the vector, translation by vector. There is no change in x, so 0 and 2, positive 2 because added 2 there. So this is your answer. So for writing the word translation, we'll be getting 1 mark, and writing 0, 2 will be getting another mark. So 2 marks only for writing this much. Okay, now question number 5. 4 sin x plus 5 by tan x plus 2 by sin x equal to 0 may be expressed in the form a cos square x plus b cos x plus c equal to 0. So as you can see here, in the final answer which we have to bring, tan x and sin x is not there. That means we need to convert tan x into sin x cos x. Okay, as you must be aware that tan x here, tan x equal to sin x by cos x, right? So we will substitute sin x by cos x for tan x in the given equation. Okay, so let's do. So for sin x as it is, there is no change in this, plus 5 by tan x. So 5 by tan x means we'll write sin x by cos x. So cos x goes up and sin x will be in the denominator. Okay, plus 2 by sin x is equal to 0. Now we need to get rid of the denominator sin x. Okay, so what we will need to do? We need to multiply all the terms by sin x. So let's multiply all the terms by sin x. The reason is we need to get rid of the fractions here, denominators. Okay, so 4 sin x times sin x, we get 4 sin square x. Now 5 cos x by sin x times sin x, so sin x cancelled out, so plus 5 cos x. Okay, now 2 by sin x times sin x, so sin x again cancelled out, so we are left with only, and 0 times sin x is 0. Now we want our answer in just the form of cos. We will get a quadratic. That means sin square x we need to change. So as we know that sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1, from that we can write sin square x equal to 1 minus cos square x, right? So we will substitute here 1 minus cos square x for sin square x. So let's do that. 4 times 1 minus cos square x plus 5 cos x plus 2 equal to 0. Now let us open the bracket. 4 minus 4 cos square x plus 5 cos x plus 2 equal to 0. Now we need to combine the like terms. So 4 plus 2, that gives us 6, minus 4 cos square x plus 5 cos x equal to 0. Now cos square x, the leading term should be positive. So what we'll do, we'll multiply the equation by minus 1 and we'll rearrange. So by if we are multiplying by minus 1, we get this becomes 4 cos square x, 5 plus 5 into minus 1, that gives us minus 5 cos x, and 6 into minus 1, that gives us minus 6, that is equal to 0. So that is done. Now we got here a equal to 4, b equal to minus 5 and c equal to minus 6. So this is the answer we wrote in the required form. Okay. Part B. So question number B here, it says hence solve the equation 4 sin x plus 5 by tan x plus 2 by sin x equal to 0, and x should be between 0 and 360. Look at this. We have already simplified this and we got a quadratic 4 cos square x minus 5 cos x minus 6 equal to 0. Okay. So this form now we will take there in part B and solve the equation. Okay. So this quadratic we will be writing there. So let's write. We have 4 cos square x minus 5 cos x minus 6 equal to 0. Okay. Now what we can do, we can factorize this or you can use quadratic formula. Okay. So I prefer to factorize. So 4 times minus 6, that is minus 24. So minus 24, if you factor this in such a way that sum of the factors should be minus 5, because middle term is minus 5 cos x. So if I take minus 8 and here 3. So minus 8 times 3 is minus 24, and minus 8 plus 3 gives us minus 5 cos x, right? So we can write this way. 4 cos square x. So using these two factors, we will split the middle term. So we can write minus 8 cos x plus 3 cos x. Okay, because these are the two factors, minus 8 and 3. Okay, now minus 6, and that is equal to 0. Now factorize the first two terms, last two terms. So what is the highest common factor in the first two terms? 4 cos x. So let 4 cos x be the factor here, and then we write cos x minus 2. Again, 3 will be the highest common factor here in the second pair, and bracket will be cos x minus, that is equal to 0. Now we can write 4 cos x plus 3, and another bracket we have cos x minus 2 equal to 0. Now we write both the factor equal to 0 separately. Okay. Therefore we can write 4 cos x plus 3 equal to 0, or the other factor is cos x minus 2 equal to 0. Now cos x minus 2 equal to 0 gives us cos x equal to 2, which is not possible because we know cos x lies between minimum value is -1 and maximum value is 1. So it cannot go beyond that. So cos x equal to 2 not possible. So this will give us no solution. Okay. We have to stop here. Now what about this part? See, we can write cos x equal to minus 3 by 4. So x equals, we get cos inverse of minus 3 by 4, and that gives us 138.6 in 1 dp. Now using the cast diagram we can find the other value. So let us use the cast diagram. If I draw a cast diagram here, see 138.6, that comes in the second quadrant here, because cos is negative in second and third. So this is one angle which is already written 138.6. Another angle we have to find this one. Okay. So what we can do, we can go ahead like this. So this is actually 360 minus 138.6. So 360 minus 138.6 if you are doing. So therefore another value of x is 221.4. How do you get that? By subtracting from 360. So 360 minus 138.6, we get 221.4 degree, because this is the angle that will be same as this. Okay, because this is just reflected over here, and this is 138.6. So this is also 138.6, though it is negative. So we need to subtract from 360 to get from here to here, this line here, this one. So these are the answers. Now let's go to the next question. Question number 6. The diagram shows a motif formed by the major arc AB of a circle with radius R and center O, and the minor arc AOB of a circle also with radius R but with the center C. So C is the center of the arc AOB, and O is the center for the arc or circle which is ACB or ABC. Major arc AB, to their center is O. Okay. Now the point C lies on the circle with center O. Now Given that angle ACB equal to K pi radians, state the value of the fraction K. Okay. So we need to find the value of K, which should be a fraction. That is what they have indicated. So you are not supposed to write in decimal. Okay. So let's try to understand this. So you will write, see, x. See the diagram. This we can join here, and this also can be joined. Okay. Now, suppose this is your x. If I join this, suppose this is x. So this would be 2 pi minus x, right? Now, this is the angle at the circumference. Now, see 2. So you can see here, if we join this with circle with the center C, it goes like this. So this is a circle we have. Okay. So now we can notice here, this is the angle at the center. So angle at the circumference, that will be half of 2 pi minus x. So that gives us pi minus x by 2. Half of 2 pi is pi and minus x. So x half is x by 2. Okay. I hope this diagram is clear to you. Now, so what we have, as you can see here, angle x must be equal to the opposite. See, this is a rhombus, and rhombus will have opposite angles equal. So x must be equal to, I mean, this angle and this angle. So I'm talking about this angle and this angle. Both are opposite angle, so they must be equal. This angle and this. Okay. So I'll write them equal. So x equal to pi minus x by 2. Okay. Now bring the x terms together. So x plus x by 2, we write, that is equal to pi, and that gives us 3 by 2x is equal to pi. So x equal to 2 by 3 pi. Okay. So what is the value of k here? This implies that k equal to 2 by 3. Yeah. Now state the perimeter of the shaded motif in terms of pi and r. So if you see the diagram, now what we can do, we have to find the perimeter. So to find the perimeter, we know that x equal to, so perimeter of the shaded motif. So perimeter means this arc, major arc AB plus arc, minor arc of the circle with the center C. That means AOB, arc AOB. So we need to find major arc AB and this. I'm talking about this. Look at this. Like that. Perimeter means we have to find this one, this length, and this length, and add together this. This is giving us perimeter. So let's do to find the, we know that x equal to 2 by 3 pi. Okay. So angle AOB is equal to 2 pi minus 2 by 3 pi, that is equal to 4 by 3 pi. Okay. Why to so? Because to find the arc length, we need to find the angle, because formula is r times theta. Okay. So suppose if I mark this one arc 1, look at this. Let me mark by this one. This is our 1 and this is our 2, arc 2. So arc 1, let's find 1, arc length r theta, arc length is equal to r theta. So r into 4 by 3 pi. This is what we calculated the angle. So 4 by 3 pi r. Okay. So this is done. Now for 2, we calculate the arc length, and that is equal to r theta, and r times, this time we have 2 by 3 pi, 2 by 3 pi. So that gives us 2 by 3 pi r. Okay. Now we need to add both to get the final perimeter. So 1 plus 2, and if you add, we get 4 by 3 plus 2 by 3, and pi r is common, so write pi r, and 4 by 3 plus 2 by 3, that is 6 by 3, and 6 by 3 means 2 pi r. So this is your answer. Okay. Now find the area. We have already worked on the diagram. Now we need to find the area of the shaded motif. So in terms of pi r and root 3. So what you need to do here, we'll find the area of sector OAB. Area of sector AOB in the circle with the center C. Then area of triangle, we'll find CAO. So we are finding, let us find one by one. Area, major sector, major sector area of OAB area. That will be given by half r square theta. So half r is the radius, so r square, theta is 4 by 3 pi. So 4 by 3 pi, and that gives us 2 by 3 pi r square. So we'll write 2 by 3 pi r square. Now area of triangle CAO. Look at the diagram. Area of triangle CAO. So what we can do, we can join this CAO. So area of CAO. Triangle CAO, that is half r square sine pi by 3, because half AB sine C. This is the formula we are applying. So AB, we know that both are equal to r. So r square sine pi by 3. That is equal to half r square into root 3 by 2. That is giving us root 3 by 4 r square. Okay. Now area of sector CAO. We found the area of triangle. Now we'll find the CAO. Now sector CAO, and then we'll find the segment area. Okay. So area of sector CAO, that is equal to half r square theta. Theta is pi by 3. Here we can see, as it is, x value will be 2 by 3 pi. So 2 by 3 pi, half will be pi by 3, right? So pi by 3. That gives us pi by 6 r square. Now, so area of both segment will find. You can see here there are two segments. Segment, this part, this one here, and this. Okay. So area of both segment is equal to 2 times, we'll find difference of this both, that will be giving us area of one segment, and multiply by 2 for the both. Okay. So we'll write pi by 6 r square, as we know that segment area is area of sector minus area of triangle. So area of sector is pi by 6 r square minus root 3 by 4 r square. So we write pi by 3. If we multiply by 2 and simplify, we get pi by 3 r square minus root 3 by 2 r square. Okay, so this is done. And now we got the area of segment, but we have to find area of the shaded region. So area of shaded region is equal to, we know that area of the sector OAB. So look at this, area of sector AOB, major sector. So this means if you are finding the area sector of area of sector, AOB. So this is the whole area we are talking about. From that, if we subtract this segment area, that gives us the shaded area. Okay. So that's fine. So area of shaded region becomes 2 by 3 pi r square minus pi by 3 r square minus root 3 by 2 r square. So what we got here, area of both segment, that we need to subtract. And if you subtract, we get this. Let me write 1 by 3 pi r square. 2 by 3 minus pi by 3, that gives us 1 by 3 pi r square. And we will have plus root 3 by 2 r square. Plus root 3 by 2 r square. So this is your answer we got in terms of pi r and root 3. All right, let's go to the next question. Now, the sum of the first two terms of a geometric progression is 15 and the sum to infinity is 125 by 7. The common ratio of the progression is negative. Find the third term of the progression. So, let the first term be A. Okay. So, first term equal to A and common ratio is equal to R. Then second term will be given by here A times R, right? Now question says that sum of first two terms is 15. So we write A plus AR, A plus AR equal to 15, and sum to infinity is, this is 1, and sum to infinity is 125 by 7. So sum to infinity given by A by 1 minus R. So A by 1 minus R, and that is equal to 125 by 7. Okay. Now from 1 we can write A times 1 plus R, that is equal to 15, and we can solve for R. A we can write 15 by 1 plus R, right? Okay, now what we'll do, we'll solve 1 and 2. From 1 we'll substitute the value of A in equation 2. Okay, so if you are substituting in equation 2 A equal to 15 by 1 plus R, so we write 15 by 1 plus R into 1 minus R, that is equal to 125 by 7. Now this can be written as 15 by 1 minus R square, and that is equal to 125 by 7, right? After that, what we'll do cross multiply. So let's do. So we get 125 times 1 minus R square is equal to 15 times 7, that is 105. So we can write 1 minus r square equal to 105 divided by 125. If you simplify, we get 21 and here we get 25. So we get 21 by 25. So r square is equal to 1 minus 21 by 25, and that gives us 4 by 25. So r equal to plus minus 25, but it says in the question that common ratio is negative. You can see here in the question, here it says common ratio of the progression is negative, so we will take negative value, so negative 2 by 5. So r equal to negative 2 by 5. Now we need a also for finding the third term, because in the question it is asking find the third term of the progression. So let's to find a, what we can do, we can substitute in equation number 1. So a equal to 15 by 1 plus r we have, 1 minus r we have. So a equal to 15 divided by 1 minus r. So 1 plus r, now substitute the value of r, so we get 15 divided by 1 minus 2 by 5, and that gives us, let us simplify, so 15 divided by 1 minus 2 by 5, we will get 3 by 5, 5 goes up, so 15 into 5 by 3, that gives us 25. A equal to 25. So T3, term 3 equal to, we know that is AR square. So 25 times minus 2 by 5 a square, and that is, so we get 4. That is the answer. Now question number 8. Now it says the diagram shows the curves with equations y equal to 2 times 2x minus 3 whole 4 and y equal to 2x minus 3 whole square plus 1 meeting at points A and B. By using the substitution y equal to 2x minus 3, find by calculation the coordinates of A and B. Okay, so coordinates of A and B we have to find out, as both are intersecting at A and B, so we can write them equal. Okay, both the equations can be written equal, so let's write. We have 2 times 2x minus 3 to the power 4 is equal to 2x minus 3 whole square plus 1. Alright, now it says we have to use substitution u equal to 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3, for 2x minus 3 you have to put u, so let's put 2u to the power 4 is equal to u square plus 1. So this can be written as 2u raised to the power 4 minus u square minus 1 equal to 0. Now we need to use another substitution here, because this is power 4, so we need to make it quadratic. So what we can do, we can take let u square equal to a. Okay, so our equation becomes 2a square minus a minus 1 equal to 0. Right, now that can be factorized, so we can factorize 2a square minus a can be written as minus 2a plus a minus 1 equal to 0. You can even use quadratic formula, but we have to show how we are solving. We cannot write direct answer from the calculator here. So we get 2a times a minus 1 plus 1 into a minus 1 equal to 0. So get 2a plus 1 times a minus 1 equal to 0. So we get a equal to minus 1 by 2 or a equal to 1. Now u square, u is sorry a is u square, so u square is minus 1 by 2. So this gives us no solution because not possible. Okay, any term square will never be negative, right? A square is always making the term positive. Now a equal to 1, so a equal to 1, so that means u square equal to 1. So this implies that u equal to plus minus 1. So that means 2x minus 3 equal to plus minus 1. This implies that 2x minus 3, we have minus 3 only, yes. So we have 2x minus 3, that is equal to 1, or 2x minus 3 equal to minus 1. So this gives us 2x equal to 4. So this gives us x equal to, and here it gives us 2x equal to 3 minus 1, that is 2. So x equal to 1. Right? So we got x equal to 1, x equal to 2. So coordinate of A. Now we can find y by substituting and in any of the equation. So if you are substituting the equation x equal to 2 and x equal to 1, we will get y equal to, when you are substituting y x equal to 2, we get y equal to 2. And when you substitute x equal to 1, we get y equal to also 2. So this is one of the point will be A and one of the point will be B. Now you can see here in the diagram A is on the left side, so x should be smaller. So that means this is our A and this is our B. Okay. Now let's go to part B. It says find the exact area of the shaded region. We have to find the exact area of the shaded region. So you know there are two curves are involved, so upper curve minus lower curve. So let's write, and then we need to integrate, and limits we have got, that is x values, so 1 to 2, right? So let us do shaded area. Is equal to integration of 1 to 2x minus 3 whole square, 2x minus 3 whole square plus 1 minus 2 times 2x minus 3 to the power 4, and here comes the dx. Okay. Now again we have 1 to 2. Now let us integrate. So once you integrate this, 2x minus 3 to the power 3, right? 2x minus 3 power, we need to add 1, so 3. Then 3 comes in the division and times 2, because coefficient of x is 2 here. So times 2, right? Plus, for 1, if you integrate it, we get x minus 2 times 2x minus 3 to the power 4. Sorry, 5. 4 becomes 5 now. We add 1 to the power. Now 5 and 2x there, that is why we need to multiply by 2. Applying the chain rule. Okay. So this gives us the integration, and limits are 1 and 2. So now we let us simplify. So we get 2x minus 3 whole cube over 6 plus x minus, now these 2 cancelled out with this, so we are left with 2x minus 3 whole 5 divided by 5 and 1, 2, 2. Now if you put the limit, we get like this, 1 by 6. If you put x equal to 2, we get 1 by 6 plus 1, and sorry, x value 2, so x equal to 2, so plus 2. And for the third term also we get minus 1 by 5. Now we'll put 1 minus 1. If you are putting 2 minus 3 is minus 1, minus 1 cube is minus 1, so minus 1 by 6 plus 1, x is 1, so 1 minus, and here we'll get minus 1 by 5, so minus minus plus, so it gives us plus 1 by 5. Now we can open this, so we get 1 by 6 plus 2 minus 1 by 5 minus minus plus, so 1 by 6 minus 1 minus 1 by 5. So if you combine all this, we get 14 by 15. You can put in the calculator and calculate. We get 14 by 15, that will be a square unit, because this is area. Okay, now question number 9. This is the question from the quadratic. 9a, express 4x square minus 12x plus 13 in the form 2x plus a whole square plus b, where a and b are constants. So we have to write in completing square form. So let's write 4. First of all, for this we need to take 4 as a common factor from all the terms. So 4 times we can write x square minus 3x plus 13 by 4, right? Now if we multiply by 4, we'll get back this of original function expression. Now for here we take here x minus 3 by 2 whole square minus 3 by 2 square plus 13 by 4 as it is. Now 4 times x minus 3 by 2 whole square minus 3 by 2, that is 9 by 4, plus 13 by 4. So 9 minus 9 by 4 plus 13 by 4, that gives us 4 by 4, that is 1, right? So let me write it there 1. That will be positive. So we get positive 1. Now let us multiply by 4 inside the bracket. So 4 times x minus 3 by 2 square plus 4. But we want 2x plus a whole square plus b. That means this 4 should be taken inside. Now you have to be very careful. When you are multiplying by 4 inside, that means we'll multiply by 2. Why? Because 2 square is 4. Outside we have a square, so we need to take the square root of 4 and then we need to multiply both the term in the bracket. Okay, so 2 times x, a square root of 4 is 2, so 2 times x is 2x minus 3 by 2 into 2, so minus 3 whole square and plus 4. I hope this is clear to you. So this is your answer. Now the next question. The function f is defined by fx equal to 4x square minus 12x plus 13. Now you can see here, same function they have given here as fx. And x lies between p and q. The function g is defined by gx equal to 3x plus 1 for x less than 8. Given that it is possible to form the composite function gf, find the least possible value of p and the greatest possible value of q. What we can do, look at this. As we know that we can write gfx. So let us write gfx, composite function. So we need to put fx into gx. So 3 times we have 3x plus 1. So in place of x, now we will put fx, right? 4x square minus 12x plus 13 and plus 1, 3x plus 1. So for x we have substituted that and plus 1 outside. Okay. Now let us simplify. 4x square minus 12x plus 13. See, it says 3x plus 1 should be less than 8. So that means, or this 4x square fx, that means x domain for gx is less than 8. That means fx output should be less than 8. Okay, then only it is possible to have gfx. So what it means, that 4x square minus 12x plus 13 must be less than 8. Now from here, to solve this, we will use the upper part form, that is we have written completing a square form. So 2x minus 3 whole square plus 4, right? And that bring 8 to the left side, we get minus 8 less than 0. So 2x minus 3 whole square minus 4 less than 0, we can write 2x minus 3 whole square less than 4. Now what we will do, let's find the critical values to solve this inequality. So we can write as equation 2x minus 3 whole square equal to 4. To find the critical values, we are writing it as equation. Okay. So 2x minus 3 equal to, we can write plus minus 2, because once you take a square root, we get plus minus 2. Or that also can be written as 2x minus 3 less than 2 greater than minus 2. Okay. So if you solve this, we get 2x less than, now plus 3, so we are adding 3 to each part. So 3 plus 2, 5, and minus 2 plus 3 gives us 1. X gives us here 5 by 2, and this side gives us 1 by 2 by dividing each term by 2. So what we got? P equal to half and Q equal to 5 by 2. The answer. Okay. Find an expression for GFX. So we need to write. So let us write this GFX. So GFX will be 3 times 4x square minus 12x plus 13 plus 1. Now if you expand the bracket and simplify this, we get 12x square minus 36x and plus 13 times 3, 39 plus 1. Here we have 1. Plus 1, that is 40. Okay, this is the answer for GFX. Now the next part, the function h is defined by hx equal to this, x 4x square minus 12x plus 13 for x less than 0. Find an expression for h inverse x. So we need to find inverse function. So again, to find the inverse function of a quadratic, we need to use completing a square form. So for the same function they are asking, so we have already written in the completing a square form in part A. So what we will do, we can write here hx is equal to 2x minus 3 whole square plus 4. This is what we had got. Now this can be written as y equal to 2x minus 3 whole square plus 4. Now let us replace x and y. So we write here x, we are swapping x and y. So we get 2y minus 3 whole square plus 4. Now we shift 4 to the left side, so we get x minus 4, that is equal to 2y minus 3 whole square. Now we'll take a square root on both sides, so we get x minus 4, the square root of x minus 4, that is equal to 2y minus 3. Now we have to see that we have to take positive square root or we have to take negative square root. So that says here x is less than 0, that means if y is less than 0. So inverse function, x becomes y, input becomes output. So here what happens, y becomes uh, 0. So if you are substituting negative value here for y, this will be always giving us negative. Means suppose y equal to minus 1. So 2 into minus 1, minus 2, minus 2, minus 3, minus 5. So we have to take the negative value of negative square root. So we'll write negative square root. Okay. Now we can write 2y equal to 3 minus root under x minus 4. Okay. Now we have to solve for y. 3 by 2 divided by 2. 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 times root under x minus 4. So we need to write h inverse x because this is hx. So h inverse x they are asking. So h inverse x equal to 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 root under x minus 4. So this is the answer. Okay. Now let's go to question number 10. So says a curve has a stationary point at 2 minus 10 and is such that d2y by dx2 equal to 6x. Find dy by dx. So d2y by dx2 equal to 6. So let us write d2y by dx2 equal to 6. If we integrate both sides, this becomes dy by dx and this becomes we have 6xd, right? So dy by dx we got 6x dx. So that gives us 6 into x square by 2 plus c. So this is equal to 3x square plus c, right? Now here it says point given is 2 minus 10. So x coordinate is 2 and at a stationary point dy by dx equal to 0. Generally students make mistake for dy by dx, they substitute y value, that is not true. What we need to put? Here we'll put x dy by dx equal to 0 and x equal to 2 because at x equal to 2 dy by dx becomes 0 at a stationary points, right? So this implies that 0 equal to 3 into 2 square plus c. So c equal to 2. This implies that c equal to minus 12, right? So dy by dx equal to 3x square minus 12. So we got dy by dx equal to 3x square minus 12. Now they are asking us to find the equation of the curve. So equation of the curve means where we have dy by dx, we need to integrate this dy by dx function, and then we will be able to find equation of the curve. So if we are integrating this, we get y equal to 3x square minus 12 dx, right? Now this gives us 3x square, so 3 times x cube by 3 minus 12x plus c, right? Now the given point is here, you can see 2 minus 10, that means x equal to 10, then y equal to minus 10. Sorry, x equal to 2, then y equal to minus 10. So let us put x equal to 2 and y equal to minus 10. So this implies that minus 10 equals this 3 cancelled out. So we get 2 cube minus 12 times 2 plus c. This implies that minus 10 is equal to 8 minus 24 plus c. So if you simplify this, we get uh, 16 minus 10, that is 6. So 6 equal to c, that means c equal to positive 6. So equation of the curve becomes y equal to x cube minus 12x plus c. We are just substituting the value here, c equal to 6. So this is the answer. Okay, let's go to the next part, part C. Find the coordinates of the other stationary point and determine its nature. So we got dy by dx equal to 3x square minus 12. So we know that to find the stationary point, we write dy by dx equal to 0. So set dy by dx equal to 0, and we can see here dy by dx is 3x square minus 12. So 3x square minus 12 equal to 0. So this implies that 3x square equal to 12. This implies that x square equal to 4, and so x equal to plus minus 2. See, for one point already given, that is 2, positive 2, they have, for positive 2 they have given the y value, right? So one stationary point given, there are two stationary point, so another stationary point will be having with negative 2. So we don't need to find for positive 2, because for positive 2 that is already given. So when x equal to minus 2, y equal to, we'll find, let us put in y equal to x cube minus 12x plus 6. So x cube means minus 2 cube minus 12x we have, yeah, minus 12x. So minus 12 times minus 2 plus 6. So we let us simplify, we get, see, minus 8 and plus 24 plus 6. So 24 plus 6, 30, 30 minus 2, 8, that is 22. So x equal to 2, sorry, minus 2 and y equal to 22. This is our another stationary point. Next, it says find the equation of the tangent, or you can write it as they are asking points, so we should write in coordinate pair form. So stationary point, let me show it here. Equal to minus 2, 22. Now it says find the equation of the tangent to the curve at the point where the curve crosses the y-axis. Crosses the y-axis means x equal to 0, right? So x equal to 0, dy by dx, let us have dy by dx at x equal to 0. So 3 into 0 square minus 12. So answer is minus 12 only, right? So that means gradient we got as dy by dx gives us gradient of the tangent at that point. So we got minus 12. And the point is 0. When x equal to 0, you can find y. So y will be equal to 6. Okay, we are finding from this, right? X equal to 0, then y equal to 6. Okay, all right. Yeah, the point is 0, 6. Gradient given, 1 point given, then we can find the equation using the formula y minus y1. y1 is 6, m minus 12 into x minus x1, that is 0. So y minus 6 equal to minus 12 times x. So we can write 12x plus y, or you can write y equal to minus 12x plus 6. We can also write 12x plus y. Let us check if they are asking in any particular format. They are not asking in any particular format. We can leave it here, or we can write like this: 12x plus y equal to 6. So any format is acceptable. So this is your answer. Now the last question. Question number 11. This is the question from circle. Now, as you can see, a diagram given, and the diagram shows a circle with equation x minus 4 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square equal to 40. Parallel tangents each with gradient 1. So tangents gradient equal to 1. Touch the circle at points A and B. Find the equation of the line AB, giving the answer in the form y equal to mx plus c. See, so to find the equation of line AB, what we can do, see, let me draw the line AB here. One second, try to draw. So if you join A to B, just a moment. Yeah. So let me do properly. Yeah. So AB. Now, if we know the gradient one of the point, we can find the equation, right? So gradient we can find, because gradient of tangent given and this is diameter of the circle. So tangent makes 90-degree angle with the diameter. So diameter and tangent, they are perpendicular to each other. So what did it mean? M, that gradient is 1. That means M for this is -1. And we can find the center point here, and that center point given, because equation given, that means we can write the center, that is 4 and -1. Okay, this is the center. Now we have 1 point and the gradient, so we can find the equation of the AB. So let us find. We have M AB equal to -1 and center is -4 -1. So y minus y1 is -1, so that is y plus 1 equal to m is -1, so put -1, x -4. Now let us simplify. So we get y plus 1 equal to -x plus 4. So we can write y equal to -x plus 3. This is the equation of line AB, or chord AB, or diameter AB, whatever you say. Okay, now let's go to the next part. Find the coordinates of find the coordinates of A giving each coordinate in surd form. So coordinate of A we have to find out. So if you see the diagram, we have now equation of the line AB, and AB is intersecting the circle at A and B. What does it mean? We can solve for A and B simultaneously equations, y equal to what we got here for the line AB, that is -x plus 3, and we have x minus 4 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square equal to 40. This is a circle equation. Okay, so what we will do to solve it simultaneously, we need to substitute y equal to -x plus 3. So let us do. So we'll write here, substitute equal to -x plus 3 in equation of a circle of the what will you get? X minus 4 whole square plus minus x plus 3. So for y we are writing -x plus 3, and there is plus 1, so plus 1 whole square equal to, radius is here 40. Okay, so now we write x minus 4 whole square and plus -x plus 4 whole square, that is equal to 40. Now we can write x minus 4 also. See, x minus 4 square or 4 minus x square, both are same. So we can write as 4 minus x square plus This is 4 minus x square, and that is equal to 40. Now we can write 4 minus x square 2 times equal to 40, or we can write 4 minus x whole square is equal to 20. So let us write properly. We can write x minus 4. I am writing the x minus 4 whole square, that is equal to 20. So x minus 4 equal to, we get now square root of 20 plus minus 2 root 5. We have to write in third form. So root 20 is 2 root 5. Okay. So our answer will be x equals to 4 plus minus 2 root 5. So coordinates of A equal to, you can see the position of A, and it should be negative. So we'll take which the value out of plus minus, we'll take the one which is giving us negative value, and that obviously will be 4 minus 2 root 5. X coordinate code, so sorry, we can write, we will have to write, let me correct it. So we are finding coordinates of A, so x equal to, we will take 4 minus 2 root 5, because this will give us negative value, and we can find y, and if you find the y, we get we have y equal to minus x plus 3 here. So you can substitute in this, and we are calculating y. So we are getting minus 4 plus 2 root 5 plus 3. So y equal to 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. So we write minus 1 plus 2 root 5. So your point is 4 minus 2 root 5, and a y coordinate is minus 1 plus 2 root 5. This is A. Okay. Answer. Now C. Find the equation of the tangent A, giving the answer in the y equal form, y equal to x plus c, where c is in the third form. Okay. Now we know the coordinate of point, and we know the gradient also. Gradient is given that m equal to 1. Right? And we have coordinate of point 4 minus 2 root 5 and minus 1 plus 2 root 5. So y minus y1. So y1 is this. So y plus 1 minus 2 root 5 is equal to m is 1 into x minus 4 plus 2 root 5. So what we can do, y equal to sorry, y plus 1 minus 2 root 5 is equal to, we have x minus 4 plus 2 root 5. Now let's write y equal to x minus, this we'll take to the other side, 1 minus 2 root 5, so x minus 4 minus 1 minus here plus 2 root 5 plus 2 root 5, right? So y equal to x minus 5 plus 4 root 5. So this is the answer for this question. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you understood all the questions solution, and if you it helped you, please subscribe and like my channel, share as much as possible. Thanks again. Do visit Maths Wiz channel. Thank you. Bye bye.